Hey guys, Harv here, and welcome back to... How rude. And welcome back to StarMade. This is something that I think I want to play. I have been playing it. I've been playing it multiplayer with all my friends, and I've also been occasionally making creative videos and time lapses and talking about the creations I've made. For those of you who still don't know by now, StarMade is a voxel-based ship building game, a spaceship building game, and it's pretty interesting. It's pretty fun. It's very much the Minecraft kind of feel, but personally I prefer it to Minecraft because I can build my ship and then I can actually use them and fly them around and do things with them. So, I'm thinking of starting to play the game for real, rather than using creative mode and just giving myself infinite amounts of blocks so I can build my wildest dreams, which in itself is really fun, but rather than doing that, I'm thinking about actually getting those resources by legitimate means. So, that's what I'm doing today, and if I enjoy it, it's what I'll be doing from now on for a while. So, let's see what we've got. First things first, I want to actually collect some resources and then use them in order to make myself a base and some actual facilities that I can make a better ship with, because what I have currently really is quite limited. Let's call this salvage. Or savage salvage, how about that? That's a terrible name that I thought of just now. Number 1. Savage Salvage number 1. So, I've probably been through this all many times before, and I'm sure you're all aware of it, but hey, we've got our ship, we have some advanced build modes that we can use to set things like planes of symmetry. Ooh, I just accidentally pressed that, there we go. No, was it? Click. There we go. No? Click. Click. This is not a building element. Oh, it's because I had it on the flashlight. It was... I may act like I know exactly what I'm doing, but really, I'm a bit of a novice. I'm hoping that this will be a learning experience for us. Not so much of a painful learning experience as Planet Base was, but maybe a bit more of an enjoyable learning experience. Alright, so, really, I do not want much. Let's just put on some thrusters and some power to power those thrusters. Yeah, whatever. Really, we don't need much at this point in time. No point putting any weapons on them, though we do have some salvage beams, so that's what I'm going to put on right now. Salvage computer, and you can go, like, here. And salvage modules. See, I want to get rid of these. My salvage modules can go like that. Like that, to make it look a little nicer. Okay. So obviously ship building at small scale, as you can probably tell by now, is not exactly my strong suit. But it really doesn't matter, so you have to forgive the terrible state of my ship. It's functional, it does what I need it to do. So, ooh, it accelerates really quickly as well. So I've got myself some salvage beams, which are already automatically there, and I want to get myself some ore. Now I can use the ore in order to, I'll tell you what I do want to use the weapons for, actually. Hang on. We can use the ore in order to make ourselves some resources, so... where is it? Raw materials. Close that one. Raw materials, if I stick in this ore that I've just got, it'll produce me some nice things that we'll take a look at. I'm going to get rid of those two. I'm going to add some cannons with a cannon computer. Nope, cannon computer there. I'm just going to place that down. Cannon computer with some cannon barrels like there, maybe? Something like that. Don't want to use too many, in fact that's probably enough. And now if I slave this to that, or is it the other way around? No, that's right. I slave the weapons computer to the salvage computer. And then that gives me faster recharge on my salvage beams. So they run out, but then they immediately start again, so I don't have to wait for them to cool down. Right, see, I'm learning things about slaving computers and all that kind of stuff. I have a bit of an idea for the small amount of research I did for the multiplayer series. So yeah, I'm just going to try and get some ore. And I guess I should find a planet and set up a bit of a factory. I think what Street Lamp did was he used the build block on a derelict space station and used that to get a load of scrap metal. But the thing is, you can refine the scrap metal using, I think, a micro-assembler into the regular resources, which you can then use in order to actually build things. So doing that and getting large quantities of scrap may actually be a decent idea. Selling things isn't particularly economical, it's really production that you want to do, or so I have come to understand. So that's what I will be doing. Right after I mine a few basic things from this asteroid. Which shouldn't take too long. I want to talk briefly about the channel and things like that. I feel like it's nice to keep you up to date. So I've been playing a hell of a lot of Planet Base, as you know. Third and final series currently underway, or should be, depending on when I actually upload this. It will be underway, but whether it's finished or not, who can say, who can say. I haven't finished recording that yet, so I'm hoping it'll continue being... I think it's off to a good start, so I'm hoping it'll continue being kind of successful. Certainly more successful than the previous two series. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I apologize for putting you through those first two series. Honestly, I play better than that, usually. But I think I made them when I started playing the game and I really did not think much. It has come to my attention that thinking is a rather useful activity to undertake, at times. Alright. I'm getting a fair amount of ore. I'm probably going to buy more salvage beams just to make this a quicker process, because it has occurred to me that I do actually have a fair amount of money. So let's go over here. And ship core. Maybe a couple of them. Just to have some. And where are the salvage beams? Weapons. No. General? General gravity unit. Power reactor modules. Power capacitors. That might not be a bad idea. Some of those. Ship support tools. Salvage module. Here we go. Right, I'm gonna buy... How many can I get? 50? Can I get 50? 3,000 credits? Hell yeah. Get 100. Yes. I can make this much quicker, rather than painstaking my way through. To power them, I'm going to need more power, as you may have guessed. So we'll buy like 20 of... I'll probably need more, won't I? Say 50 of those. 50 of those. And power capacitors... I'll buy another 20 of them. Ooh, we're getting low, we're getting low. Anything else I particularly need? A gravity unit, camera, I'll need a camera. Ooh, I'm getting into the buying frenzy. Okay, I have 2 cameras just in case. I'll start building and see if I need anything else. More thrusters, probably. Probably will need more thrusters. Where are they? Thruster modules. Thruster module. Buy like another 10 of them. I'll say another 20. Here we go. Right, so I've got a little bit left over. Just a little bit. Let's make this into a much better ship, shall we? Get rid of all this. Okay. All my resources. Power reactor modules. Salvage beams. Cameras. Armor and shields are going to come later because we're really not a fighting ship right now. How are my raw resources doing? Good. I've made some alloyed metal mesh, which I'll be able to use. I'll produce as much of that as I can. What do I need for a basic factory? I need metal mesh and crystal composite. So, put that in there. Oh, basic factory. Oh, is it and or? Oh, okay. Right. Back to the building. Dun 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 dun. Cannon barrel, salvage. Oh, I could do more cannon barrels as well, actually. Am I still in range? No, I'm not in range. Let's get closer. I'll buy them as needs be. Right. So, first of all, salvage computer. You come down here, and you come down here as well. Salvage computer is going to go here. And salvage beams are going to be arrayed something like this. And we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 per stack. And then we'll do... Because you separate them by having them not joined parallel to each other. Or more, as a better way of understanding it, you combine them into one beam by joining them perpendicular to other blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. To put it in maybe simpler terms. Should I build it outwards? Yeah, it's probably long enough really, isn't it? So let's go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there. 1, 2, 3, 4, there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 20 left. Put them here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Perfect amount. Nice. That's a hell of a lot more salvage. Good. Now, on the other side, a cannon computer going here. With cannon barrels, which I will buy more of. Now I may as well fill in the gaps with these. Yeah, that seemed to... Let me buy some more then. So... Where was it? Weapons, 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 weapons. Here, a cannon barrel. By... How many can I get? Like 20? Ooh, no, these are expensive. Wow, these are expensive. Okay. 10? No, how much can I buy? What is that number? I can't read the number. Is that 1? I can buy 1! No, actually, yeah, you know what, 1. Just because it wasn't symmetrical. I needed 60, not 15. Cannon barrel. There we go, now it's symmetrical. Okay, what was the same thing? It was slave that to that. So that... Yep. Nice. Okay. Now we should be a bit more effective, but of course I'm going to need the power to actually charge these. So I'll fill in this with power capacitors. Nice. And then the power reactor modules can go... like that, and then back... that. Wonder if I have enough to build a ring around it. I do like building rings. It's kind of my speciality, almost. I just want to describe as large a volume as possible. But just simply doing that is never good enough for me. I guess I'll put them here. Oh, that's ship core. Put them here. I may as well. And thruster modules. Oh, there we go. That didn't take long for them to be used up. Let's make them further back. There. Right. Camera, of course, is going to want to go... Well, it's going to want to go at the front. I guess I could have 2. I'll be slightly off-center, which will be kind of annoying. So, no. Let me put them... No, that's... camera there. It'll be fine. That ought to be fine. Meanwhile, our raw resources are still being refined. I do have a fair amount of those now, so I can probably take them out, take that out, and I'll start refining some shards, because I need the other type. Those are the metal mesh. I need the crystal composite. So, refine that. And what else do I have to build with? A gravity unit. I can use the rock to, like... give myself a bit of a floor. I'll use grey standard armor. White. Actually, no. Blue looks just so much nicer. Larimar. It looks beautiful. Build that there. I want to buy a light as well. I may have used up all my money with all the other nonsense. Gravity. Could do with buying a light. I don't mean a cigarette, I mean literally. Salvage module. It's going there, isn't it? There we go. It's all nice and blue. Ah. There. There. Okay. I'm gonna give myself some wings. Like a paper aeroplane kind of thing. I do not know what I'm talking about. Right. And that should be us done with the boring building nonsense for now. Anything else to throw on? No? Okay. Let me see if I can buy the light. Can I just search? General. Decoration? Decorative panels. No, it doesn't come under decoration, does it? Light! Here we go. White light. Price 24. Plenty of money. Price 24. I'll mirror it. There. Seeing as there's a hole already made there. A hole. Right. Here we go. Move to the camera. Excellent. Now I have more power. Oh, that is really annoying. The salvage beam stack behind the camera. That's frustrating. Do not need that. Just put the camera there, and the extra salvage beams can go... I have 5, so I guess I can do... No, I'll do those 4, and stick... Well, 1 is always going to be spare, isn't it? So that'll be fine. I'll move the camera forward 1. So... There. And fill it in with nice blue nonsense. Doesn't that look pretty? Right, that should be better. Salvage! Away! Salvage all in my path. Of course, it takes a lot longer to reload now, seeing as the cannon barrels aren't quite as effective as they once were, because it's based on a percentage system, I believe, where if you have more cannon blocks as a percentage of the total number of blocks slaved to that computer, then the cannon will have more of an effect at increasing your recharge speed. Your recharge rate, I suppose I should call it. Alright, how are the other ingredients doing? Raw materials. Nearly used up. Very nice. Now I should be able to get the rest of the stuff from here pretty quickly. I know there's a warning that usually comes up saying you should right-click, which does this, where it doesn't aim them, it just kind of sends them out all haphazardly. But because I'm digging for ore, I kind of want to be focusing them into one beam. I remember some comments a while ago telling me not to focus the beams. Surely it's crossing the beams that you should be wary of. Everything else is probably okay. Alright. I wonder if this ore can actually be used... I mean, this rock that I'm mining alongside the ore. I wonder if it can be used for anything. Probably not. Ooh, there's more ore over here. Nice. Oh, plenty of ore. Cool. I'm going to want to find different types of ore at some point, so this purple stuff that I'm mining, it's going to be preferable for me to go and find some different coloured asteroids. But I think my next job is probably to set up a factory, and to do that I need a planet. And if any pirates turn up, it needs to be able to be defended, so it's really going to be a base building activity as well. Could you have a planet on a space... could you have a factory on a space station, I wonder? I don't know. I do not know. Well, I guess these are probably questions for a future episode. How are we doing? Got about 5 minutes left of today's episode. I think we're off to an interesting start. I hope it's not been too boring for you. And once we actually get a foothold, things ought to be able to progress at much faster rates, and we should be able to build more impressive ships than just this thing. But yeah, I think we're about there for this episode. Ooh, you can hear vibrations as well. Right, raw materials have all been refined. I've got a fair few of each, but I could do with a lot more. I've got a fair few in here to be refined, haven't I? I'm not doing badly. I think I will get these refined. I have my basic factory. I will read up on planets and space stations and all that nonsense. And, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you all next time. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Tell me if you want some more. And yes, I said it a bit too early, but I will indeed see you all next time. Hi there, thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, then you may well enjoy some of the other stuff I do. There's Let's Plays, live streams every Sunday, and of course a variety of interesting gaming videos. Take a look, and don't forget that if you feel like it, you are welcome to support me over at my Patreon page. Big thanks to all my patrons. If you liked the video, please do like the video, and I will see you all next time.